There is a fifth dimension beyond what is known to native English speakers. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between fluency and incomprehension, between communication and misunderstanding, and it lies in the pits of human fears and the summit of human knowledge. This is the dimension of English language learning. It is an area which we call the ELL Zone. Humans make poor choices. They walk instead of fly. They power their vehicles with fossil fuels instead of renewable, cartoon, magic energy. They watch mind-rotting show after mind-rotting show on costly, silly streaming services instead of indulging in generously free, endlessly entertaining, educational enlightenment of the ELL Zone.
That isn't popcorn brain, like when someone has a short attention span and can't concentrate. I haven't read about any behavior like what I'm seeing here in any of my psychology journals. Hey, perhaps I can write a paper about this strange obsession.
Connie, the librarian, never said we were a prominent popcorn research institute, and she must have taken all of the popcorn books with her when she left. Nobody said being an easy librarian was going to be easy.
I'm going to pick this one.
But I'm the #1 Todd Sterling fan.
No. No. I can't believe the choices you make.
It is hard to believe sometimes. Belief can be an amazing thing. Sometimes I amaze myself.
I need you to pick the popcorn on the floor.
Salty with a DIY hint of home movie. Salty with a heavily overhyped and over budget Hollywood blockbuster aftertaste. Salty with a lingering cult classic shilly-shallying shadow of uncertainty in my mouth as to whether I like it or not. We really should get a palate cleanser in here. We'll have to ask the dean about our budget next fiscal year. That mean I'd have to go to a faculty meeting. Oh well. Oh. Salty with that distinct savory flavor of first class or at least business class entertainment value, featuring cool, hip, amazingly, interestingly intellectual characters with educational standards you'll only find in an ELL Zone episode.
looks like you chose to not pick any popcorn.
I did.
But it's still on the floor. Which popcorn did you pick?
Right there.
Then why is it still on the floor?
Why wouldn't it be after my workout this morning?
What are you talking about? 不知所云. We can't have the popcorns all over the floor. It needs to be cleaned up.
Cleaned up. I love phrasal verbs. To clean up, that is a phrasal verb that has a very similar meaning to the regular verb to clean, which in this case means something like to pick up, to clean up, to clean, in this case, to pick up the popcorn. Oh, but while clean up and clean have a very close relationship in terms of meaning, the phrasal verb to pick up has a more distant verbal relationship to the regular verb to pick, which normally means something like to choose or select. And I am very happy with the popcorn I chose on the floor. I made a very good decision with the popcorn I picked, with the popcorn I chose. Some, like me, would even call it a wise or very wise choice.
Wise? So the future progressive tense would be soon you will be picking up the popcorn on the floor, or else. Also future progressive tense. Soon I will be getting very mad. But I'm not mad at you, dear viewer. I hope you like this hat I picked, which is a similar verb to phrasal verb picked out. So I hope you like this hat I picked out to wear for EZU Todd Steering Appreciation Week. I clean up nicely.
I clean up nicely too, don't I? To clean up nicely is a phrase that means to dress up and look especially good. So you may have thought that I was dressed up earlier, but I wasn't. That's just how I normally look. And now I am dressed up and I look especially good because I clean up nicely. So this is what I'm going to wear to Todd Sterling Appreciation Week. I didn't get the invitation yet, but it must be in the mail.
Yes, the human mail service is known to lose invitations. It is a little crazy that humans have a Todd Sterling Appreciation Week. Because in the animated world, every week is Todd Sterling Appreciation Week. But I am a healthy obsession. I am happy and humbled they picked me. You can also pick someone out of a lineup. I am sure you can pick the famous ELL Zone host out of this lineup of lesser wannabes. While to pick out is not the exact same as to pick. It can be used very similarly at times, and you can think of to pick out as meaning something like to select or to choose. So you could pick out your favorite popcorn, pick out your favorite ELL Zone episode to watch and pig out, which means to eat as much as you want. That's why pigs are known to be very smart animals. They watch a lot of the ELL Zone. At least they do in the animated world. Though I hear that is not yet true for human pigs, who currently lag behind their cartoon counterparts, who always pick up after themselves, as cartoon cleanliness is heads and shoulders above humans. But I'm here to help you humans out with healthy educational advice. When asked by your professor to write a profile on your favorite ELL Zone character, thank you in advance for picking me.